Yeah, RatedZ, and this is how it be. Y'all feel me? Check it. Man, I'm so underground, I turn hell into heaven. I made people in heaven say what's good or bad, it's just opinions. No, I don't know if I'm ever gonna listen to the ones that don't try to find just the lost souls. But they play games while I be on the missions. But I just hope to win all the souls. I say, come back and tell me that we done did it. Hey, I didn't watch the way that I didn't wish this. Now I'm figuring out hard just to fit in my shoes. No, this ain't no gimmick. You hear my vocal and cadence the way that I'm not the one just to play with. Like all the stars are speaking more it's cold. So twinkle, twinkle star, I don't have to run. I know what you are, and it's so beautiful that I didn't start just to see y'all in the ocean. Yeah, I'm deserted. Oh, that's just where I live by now, and it's not that far to be with you. Just let me get in my car and just go and speaking less, but I just say no more. And it's just hard to flex when you just are who you owe. I mean, I don't own no one, but they gonna misinterpret my words cause they feel in my soul. It's just pure spirit goals, and I didn't watch the niggas talking flexing like they just own. I didn't watch the niggas not respect my role of always staying back just to watch all they do. Yeah. And every time that I done seen it, I come and I live in the life and I see people wanna visit Mars and Venus. I see the niggas and tell them the shit that they never ever done seen, but they gon' talk that they are, yeah, you know I've been seen with. Oh yeah, that's lies, but you know that I didn't find just the way they keep on grinding, and they take it by the time. Cause I started with a moon and turned it into a earth. Now the niggas saw the way that I figure out first. If I move the throne, yeah, the H, you gon' see the heart, or you might just see your hearse. Let me tell you where you done lost where I put my feet and walk on my turf. So that sound like every word where you were listening too hard and you didn't really learn. So now I gotta straighten everything just like a perm. You already see I done been the wind, I've been the man in your dreams, and I'm trying to get back just to hope that you can feel safe and never ever ever have to fiend for this drug that I didn't really mean to be. But I know it's okay, we gon' find just a way. We're working so hard to get back to peace. Earth Day and my young nigga J.I.D. Shawty, you see that it's hard just to be believing things when they make it up, make believe on. Hey, I've been seeing my imaginary friends, and if I bring my imagination away just for me, they might do some things that you don't wanna see. You don't wanna see, no, no.
You know, another episode of TheFollowingizRatedZ. You know, I just have to, you know, I just gotta speak stuff that I don't ever speak because, you know, I think it's already known, but, you know, that's what people take advantage of in life. The ones that are quiet, you feel me? So I try to be the quietest just to make sure whoever's quiet is safe. But, it's simple, y'all. People know there's always a bigger thing, bigger than another thing, or you can always be bigger than the problem to a certain extent. But then there's something that's the biggest, you feel me? It just has to be, because then people know that life can continuously grow, but the biggest, you feel me, is the one that's continuously growing to show everybody can learn, you feel me? There's only one person that's not going to be learning off of, well, everybody learns off their reflection, you feel me, but to a certain extent, you feel me? And it's just because people be on missions, you feel me? It's just like there's missions in this world, and I have to talk about the missions that I've been on. You feel me? So the whole world can catch. Fan? Okay, cool. You feel me? Now, I've always used Mother Nature as technology, so getting a metal mixed part put with another metal is like a fusion, you feel me? That's what I look at it as. So it's really a child to me. But I've always used technology. And I want y'all to look at my windows to my soul. You feel me? Because actually, this is where Illuminati was supposed to be looked at as something bad. And Jay-Z, I got you back. You know, I know you was like. But you told me you wanted to be right there. Because you said we done did so much that this is the least. You feel me? So since they want to have jokes, you feel me? Because they followed me into the wave of a mission that I told them not to, because I been did it. Save my little baby. CMI. CMI. You feel me? I'm just calling CMI because it's the spaces. I think. Yeah. To a certain extent, you know how you pronounce it. So, she know who I'm talking to, and I know she knows how to follow people. She's not, you feel me? So, but yeah, y'all figure out what if we let a being that would have just thought about tarnishing people exist. We took all the equipment. You feel me? Passive Moore is a pirate, you feel me? Passive public servant's a terrorist. A passive spiritual being is a devil. Satan just means discipline, so passive discipline, it could be God, you feel me? Because God just lets karma do it. So Satan and God aren't really bad things. You feel me? That's where the peak of being passive isn't really bad to a certain extent. So everybody got to do their job. But you know, aggressive God would be looked at as Satan. And aggressive Satan be looked at as God. So you feel me? They intertwine with each other. Not with the other ones, not really. We could probably think of a way, but no. Okay, so now I'm just on here trying to explain how I know I'm a Falcon. I did that in my last video. How I know the atmosphere, I guess, is just going through the timer, and since they finished, they're going to another realm, and since I always stay behind. I'm just waiting for the time to be up. But like I was saying, Illuminati just means the enlightened ones. If the enlightened ones was in the wrong hands, slavery wouldn't have just been a folk story, which it was. How do I know? There's a lot to talk about. But you know, I know the first Moabite woman. The two fits. So you know, there's a reason why there's when a star goes down, there's a roaring. Two fits, a big ass roaring that goes everywhere. Which is it was when the star is up. You feel me? When the sun is up, because the sun is a big star. You feel me? To me, that big in that perspective, big just means closer. So a sun is a big star. It's just a sun is a closer star. And you know, everything used to be in dark. You feel me? I ain't trying to say I'm like a godly Da Vinci, but my attributes of what I've accomplished are Icarus, you feel me? Icarus was always an outcast because he didn't want to get Billie Jeaned. She said, I am the one, but the kid's not my son. No, no. And the son could be looked at as a daughter, which a Leo, you feel me? Lioness. And royalty families, everybody's part of the cat family, you feel me? Spiders aren't insects, so butterflies are a web pool of spiders. Spiders getting their wings, but they did just like wolves did, because flying wolves are owls. The natural projection, if the shoe fits. I put my heart in the wall. And my baby right there, you know. Mighty Duck. You know who owned that house. Yeah. Now, yeah, like I was saying, movies are really, you feel me? There was a saying that said, movies and, I forgot what the word is, but films that come together don't come out of nowhere from ideas. They're really just missions in the highest realms coming back to show the people in the lowest realm that they're saved. You feel me? So, you know, when they talked about UFOs, they're really saying people astral project, saturate their spirit, and came back down to make sure, you feel me? A UFO, unidentified objects, the ignorant people of knowing how life goes, but wanting to ascend to be above somebody. You feel me? Snake tries to eat whatever's bigger than. Rabbits try to bounce around till they get above somebody. And dogs try to just sneak their way to the top. That's simple. It's like snakes bully what they can bully. Rabbits use their innocence to use what people think is innocence, stereotype what innocence is, and dogs do all the above because they think it's cool, and monkey see, monkey do, you feel me? So those combinations can saturate into an abomination wherever you want to look at. So as you see, I have everybody on an organic cell phone. It's in from there. I'm my own agent, and everybody's a speedster. You feel me? So just throw certain things out. You feel me? Like I said, making a time capsule in my super old video, which put together the comics. You feel me? And all the other analogies about the weight in the atmosphere, you feel me? So, like I said, I put Jay-Z in that predicament. Everybody knows Jay-Z is not really an evil person, but he has to do with everybody becoming a celebrity. So, I also turned English, which is a Germanic Latin, into a pure speaking lingo, because that's where Africus comes from. You feel me? It doesn't really come from that. That's just what King Africus choose to speak because words are supposed to deteriorate you. Latin was supposed to be such a pure wording that if you, just like when you read the Bible, it's proof, supposed to be a pure reading, that if you just learn something good and then try to go backwards, you're gonna deteriorate yourself. So English was supposed to be the backwards of it. The second you hear it, it deteriorates you because the word's supposed to catch you in a certain bliss of feelings, which I made sure they didn't do that. That's another mission of mine. I run with Disease, who is the fan, the leader of Disease. Thank you. You know, Disease do some shit. Zafar Ali Khalid, if y'all didn't know. Zafar Ali Khalid Bede, or Zafar Ali Khalid. You feel me? Is my ranking. Like I read something that said you can't get certain, you can't be, someone has to give it to you. Like someone has to give you the ranking of the name. You feel me? Of the appellation, excuse me. Who is that? Oh, okay, me. So you know, it was funny when I went to a meeting, which I've been to every meeting that y'all, or I've been on an organic cell phone where they use me. And he tried to ask me how I get my appellation. And I'm looking at him like, you know, because everybody else is telling me, do what you would do. And I'm like, what you trying to make me look stupid for? Would you, don't put me in with questions you've been thrown in your bag to answer. So, now I also, what's the word? The Chucky movie, if I didn't bring it up, was a reputation of babies coming back spiritual, but you know, Chucky was supposed to be cut, his face cut open, because he, you know, it's a bad story, because that's stupid as fuck. Using someone to rebirth yourself, like as an egg, you feel me? But he couldn't find nobody, so he used a doll. But really, they used a doll, but that was a great representation to throw another symbolism out there. Because it would be gruesome to use a baby's face, you feel me? We really use a baby and tell him to walk around with cuts on his face. But I'm flawless, so. The Joker, you feel me? He has a hairline like that because he's trying to represent that was smart of you. Not to scar yourself out of anger, you feel me? Just fuck your hairline up. Why it's so serious? Serious A, serious B, you feel me? Are you serious? Type shit like that. So, you know, I'm a great doctor, just to tell ya. I taught telepathy to everybody so they can know how to speak to their subconscious first, and then, you know, their subconscious made them open up to certain people certain times, and that's the destiny, that's the phase of destiny, which I was always on the cell phone, you feel me, organic cell phone, and I taught them how to cut someone open if they need the C-section, you feel me, but only one person got C-section. You feel me? Everybody's pregnancy was 100 times 100 perfect, and the one that wasn't supposed to have a child was another mission for me. I had, which they didn't have one. I had to Funny how when I say something, you feel me, it already draws to somebody. I made sure no one was in a nightmare, but everybody knows what a nightmare is from horror movies. Someone tried to say, "Oh yeah, a bad dream." Okay, that's an opinion because it could be wait, Slate, that's for anybody. You could be a bad dream for you, a good dream for no. Because a nightmare is really something that doesn't know what the fuck it's doing and is just eating away at your being to conquer you. You feel me? While someone can have an opinion and perspective. So, those are different. But I had to follow this being that thought they was gonna have. This is actually the same. This is actually the father of Broderick's story about touching down, but Chucky still. I said father of Broderick, but slick. So so the whole thing is they I was like, what I said. Well, I taught the Marines. They keep a head above water. And, only that's how I know who's my ninjas and my Z's and stuff. But because that's my teaching, you feel me? So I didn't put a atmosphere wall to show my power. That everybody has to keep a head above water. And I think everybody has astral projection being, a brother, a sister that has been in the Marines. So that's why they try to upheld people in detention centers, which is why I am an investigator at detention centers, but I investigated all of them. So don't try me, please, and thank you. I didn't come off any lethal, aggressive way. It's just who you're talking to, you feel me? So I don't mean to roar like this, but I am the god of the king of the jungle. So the mother of the god of the king of the jungle. So okay. So everybody has a head above water. That's where what's some shits called that make you breathe come from? So just to show you how as above so below, like I was saying with the laptop. And I've always just used my senses to know when to be on a mission. Webpool. How y'all doing? So, I like to read what I sow now. But like I said before, I'm staying back while everybody's like, the mission's done. I'm going to another round while I'm watching them. You feel me? I'm using my conscious twin bodies to watch where their spirit steps catch every drip. You feel me? So that's why you really shouldn't mess with me, because I'm doing a favor. Sana. So it's who the fuck is these fuck niggas testing? 1,000 bands I spent on the necklace. Hey, that's a band Bonnie, you feel me? But just shout certain people out. Zillakami. But I was underwater. I didn't expect, but that's how fast I went to save my woman. A representation of a mirror of what I look like through everything I've been through. You feel me? Because Native Americans, when they have their dick out, because everybody's a child, analogy of a girl's child, they put scars on their face, marks on their face to represent the womb, themselves as a woman. You feel me? So woman is the spiritual ranking of life in general. And I guess, fan? Damn, I was trying to put a hand, but I'm up there. But yeah, I'm up there. As you can say, I'm up there. You feel me? I'm up there. I'm up there. I'm up there. I'm up there, you feel me? I'm up there pretty high. So, you know, as a child, when I was done with rebirthing everybody, I rebirthed myself. And I said, I forgot who was in my crib while I was in my astral projection, but it is what it is. I said, if no one comes to save me, I'm just gonna put principles there, and I still got the principles. You feel me? But voila, the reflection of a woman I was saved me, and she's been here with me ever since. And so I was talking, I guess, because that was the mission. I was telling her how I appreciate her. She was just like, "Aw, I'm gonna find your family." And I was like, "Eric, that you talking to God?" But I guess you feel me, that's what she would have said without noticing it, because I made sure everybody had a family. So, and you know, I was trying to tell her you've been chosen, bit, but you know, Africus has to do it a different way. Principles. So, and ever since I've been done. But you know, I guess there's a lot of annotations and accolades that people want to speak of and want me to see like I didn't see it, it wasn't there. But hey, and I was like, hurry up, save me, save me, save me. I was like, save me. When I saw it, cause I was gonna, I don't remember what part of the Bible says Jesus walked on water, but you know, when it's talking about Jesus, it's talking about things I was supposed to teach the Marines, but the Marines ain't on that level yet. You feel me? Actually, it was talking about what Naruto is. You feel me? It's talking about like the jutsus that Naruto do and shit like that and all. You feel me? But more like Shisui, cause I was going Shisui. I want to say all the Uchiha, excuse me. Kagami, his eyes on everybody. You gotta watch go. But yeah, so that's what Jesus walking on water. It's not really. Oh, it's who the fuck is this? You feel me? Like, you in mother's womb, not no Matrix. You feel me? Or you can't touch mother's womb, you Matrix. You feel me? Just to see, I was calm, but y'all saw the boring. So, also, you feel me? I got a song that says shot a gun at 2. That's part of the Chucky story. So that's really how the Chucky story went. You feel me? I was birthed in my universe, which is a womb. You feel me? Not in no tummy, which is my babies. You feel me? I was birthed in the universe. So shot a gun at 2. So which means I own all hospitals, Caduceus, Meet Your Maker. And the revolver was to shoot the fakes that wanted to cut Chucky's face open. Because, you know, if you don't know how to speak telepathy, and I taught everybody that's safe telepathy, you're going to die. You feel me? Drowned at 3, that was really saying, like, that was really the story of destiny, you feel me? Like how I know the Casket Records, you feel me, is alive too. Kind of Fire 14. I was roaring so loud, even though I still felt pain. You feel me? Martin Luther King said, just showing you my mission, how deadly I am. That is just like spiders are scary, and they're really not scary, but they're ninjally deadly. You feel me? So it's just like they're deadly that it scares people. They're not really scary. They really act like me. Yeah, like me and my brosies. Like, don't move, don't move. You boy, I'm gonna have to bite you. Hey, you feel me? But people took that shit out of context. I can just see it. But yeah, kind of 514. Which some people know I'm the electricity of their house. So I just had to feel the pain, which was excruciating, but I felt worse. Started smoking weed at 17, which means I retired. You feel me? You feel me? I'm retired. Like, man, I swear you straight. Man, I swear you straight. I swear you straight. Man, I swear you straight. Man, I swear you straight. You feel me? Because they see how deadly I am. So, it's not something I want to talk about, but hey, if I have to, like I said, because closed mouth don't get fed. Santa. So, trying to get my web slingers back, web pool. UGA knows me. I'm an alumni. I'm the spiritual alumni. Good daughter of mine pointed out, this used to be you. Look who's in your and they haven't paid your ass. You feel me? So we on some ninja shit, and I think everybody knows this house is a pretty nice house. They know not to fuck. They know. They just see. It's just like how like haunted. This is like the most needed out haunted trap house. You feel me? It's peaceful. No one's think bad about it. But they can see like you step into the wrong ones, and I done called out some big missions that everybody know as the protector of the realms. It's crazy, right? So also the mystic lion wolf. It's a wolf and a lion. It's actually a wolf, because a recessive lion is a wolf, and he can grow into a lion through the spiritual renaissance of energy, and generally just and spiders are wolves. You feel me? Wolf signs of that's a line of, you feel me? So just go back to what I said earlier, and you feel I'm not lying. It's me. Like I said, the atmosphere is my technology. I'm going through this the moisture of what everybody want to talk about with. I can say it, God. You feel me? Excuse me. And it's a beautiful thing, because the story of God will come back as a destroyer or a creator, and that's why I chose to be the last child. But I chose to be the last child after God came back. You feel me? So you feel me? Like, that's some shit. So it's just like God was always a creator because he knew his mommy was coming. So that's why people can't tell me anything. I'm like, if you gonna talk to me like I ain't shit, I'm just gonna be like, you feel me? I'm not trying to scare nobody. Yeah. So, I've been watching this womb for a long time. You feel me? In the atmosphere, people that are on my cadence and my vibration saw what it was, because I swear I'm a falcon. So you know, I remember seeing Only Link, and I was like, what the fuck? Well, his name was Zama-el. So it was crazy because he was talking to me. He's like, I'm always like this. He's like, watch this. And then he broke the camera with the satellite that the camera was gonna be on him. That shit. I think I got that shit on one of my pictures. If I rule the world, it's my baby. Like, just like me, Zama-el. I swear, when I was almost caught in a nightmare of what really happened. You feel me? Because to make sure every being of your spiritual essence is safe, you had to go into a renaissance of what you don't want to. Now that's some real nigga shit though, because you feel me? I had to do it myself while I was there with y'all. So that wouldn't make sense for me to tell you to come because I was there with y'all. That's trifling. Like, I would come. You just know that I taught y'all and you're safe. That would be really stupid of me, because then it is like me saying, since I was there for you, you have to be there for mine. Like, I was there for you. I was there for you because I appreciate you. You want to be there for me, I appreciate you. Now, don't say you want to be there for me and use that as an excuse why you can torment me with saying I would have been there for you if you let me. Nah, like, because if I felt like you should have been there, and it's not because it's really stupid, like I said, and it's a genius thing to do, I'm gonna make you be there. You feel me? So it's just like electricity. That right now what's in the sky, while the sky is dark, is electricity. You feel me? The void of, when electricity hits water, it exemplifies, if that's the word, or multiplies into a more powerful electricity to show that every element is connected. So the sky right now is electricity. You feel me? We're going through thick seas of the universe, which is liquid water. So it's just like blood is thicker than water. Well, that's funny, right? You feel me? Blood, it worked up to be water, but that's a female. Blood is female, iron male. You feel me? So it's just like, I'm all male. Hey you, let's go. So you feel me? It's a beautiful thing when things come together like dominoes. Or Pizza Hut. So you see, this shit about to be two things because it's about to cut off. But I might just stop it short because I really talked about all my missions that show that everybody's protected and who the fuck is these butt niggas testing. You feel me? So that's enough for the following is rated Z. Hold on.